Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa and the Busan map is now live. The nerf to Brigitte's Shield Bash is live and there's a bunch of other changes. Alright, let's get stuck into this. So Busan is now playable. This is the new South Korean control map. Now you guys remember, I went to Korea and I was lucky enough to actually speak to the devs about the map, get to play the map kind of just a bit before it went live onto the PTR. But by the way, that was good that they put it onto the PTR, so it wasn't like Gamescom of old where, hey, here's Junkertown and oh, by the way, you can play it in 2 weeks' time. Goodbye. That was not great. What's great is everybody gets to play it at the same time, so I like that. Yeah, new map. I like it because it's control map. Early impressions of the map, it feels like a good map, but we're going to need to play it to find out, and that's why it's now on the live service. So now they'll actually be able to get balance updates into the map, and we'll get to see how the map actually plays. But I'm looking forward to it. I think this is a good map, so good stuff. Hopefully in the future, they let us like just ban maps, or maybe they just let us ban game modes, and then I'll ban Assault, ladies and gentlemen, because I never want to play 2CP again ever in my life. It's where SR goes to die, and maybe I lost 400 SR through playing on multiple Assault maps, although there were other maps in that. I didn't just play on Assault maps to lose. Anyway, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. So no doubt you've looked at the title of the video and you're like, what the hell, Brigitte nerf? Well, this is the nerf. Shield Bash now knocks down and gets knocked down by other charging targets. This means Brigitte cannot shield bash Reinhardt when he's charging. This was really stupid because Reinhardt would steam in with the charge and you just like ping him with your shield. He's bashed, he's stunned. You're not stunned and you start smashing his brains in with the flail. That is stupid. Now, what happens is the same thing that happens if Reinhardt charges into Reinhardt, or Reinhardt charges into a flying fist from Doomfist. They both fall down on the ground. So this means Brigitte, if she tries to bash Doomfist while he's punching, they both fall down. If she tries to bash Reinhardt while he's charging, they both fall down. This is good. I mean, Brigitte has had a lot of nerfs come through recently to her. Probably there'll be more in the future because she's just a bit effective, which is kind of an understatement of the year. She is very effective against Tracer and Genji, but also she's quite effective anyway. I think she's a bit too tanky for a support, but hey, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Brigitte, they'll come back and do something else to her, no doubt. All right, so we've also got a change, which... Now, this is to Ana and Widowmaker. This has increased the precision of relative aim sensitivity while zoomed slider. This can be found under Options Controls, Hero Ana, and of course, Options Controls, Hero Widowmaker. Not really too much to say about that. It's just quality of life stuff, so go and check that out. Now, Reinhardt, this is an interesting one because Reinhardt is... this isn't a buff, this isn't a nerf. This is kind of a consistency fix, but it might be a little bit of a buff to Reinhardt because it makes him more consistent, or rather his Earth Shatter more consistent, which is one of, if not the most inconsistent ultimates in the game. So Earth Shatter now consistently hits enemies near walls, no longer hits enemies that enter the damage cone after the wave has passed. So when you smash it down, it goes past them, it won't hit them like it's gone past them. No longer damages enemies behind barriers blocking it, even if the barrier is later dropped or destroyed. So you could argue that's a little bit of a nerf in a way, but yeah, just consistency. And always travels up inclines around the payload. This is good. Anything to make Reinhardt more consistent, I'm a fan of. Widowmaker got a little change as well to a grappling hook. So it now retains momentum when used on environments or structures without a ledge. This is just going to make it slightly easier, I guess, for Widow to dive about. Pretty good. Anyway, so we've got some general updates. So we've got Grandmaster players. This is a weird one. Grandmaster players can now group with players within 350 skill rating, up from 250 skill rating. Now, I wonder why I wonder why they've done this. Like, maybe there's a shrinking player base up there. Maybe like high masters and low GM is this sort of, I don't know, wasteland. I know that from personal experience. You will go into a lot. So if you're lucky enough to get to about 4.1k, which is very high. If you play at that level, you will group more often than not with top 500s, and they are much better than a 4.1k rated play. Like, they're insanely better. So the games feel a bit, I don't know, a bit like lopsided. It's almost like who's got the best top 500s on your team. Like, if the other team's got a load of top 500 DPS and your team's got a top 500 tank and a support, then you're probably going to lose, which it doesn't feel great. So maybe this is something to address that. I don't know, but it kind of came out of left field. Wasn't really expecting that. Also, there's updates to the game browser and custom games. So we've got general is modified the respawn time scaler, custom game option to prevent respawns times longer than the default. fine. Free-for-all deathmatch. This is kind of funky. So Blizzard World's now available in deathmatch and team deathmatch, and Mercy now spawns with a blaster instead of a staff, which makes sense because, I mean, if you're playing Mercy in deathmatch, you gotta kill people. 1v1 Mystery Heroes. Mercy now again begins. Oh, I read that. What the hell? Mercy, yeah, love it. Oh, no, I didn't actually. Yeah, that was in deathmatch. So in 1v1 Mystery Heroes, she now spawns with a pistol. Great. Again, in terms of funky updates, we've got this, and this is the final update. This is Rialto. So the payload travel speed has been slightly increased on this map, and the amount of time the payload pauses at checkpoints has been reduced. So the payload actually moves faster on Rialto. Well, there you go, guys. I've been Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. So we've got the Busan map is finally live and playable. We've got a nerf coming into Brigitte. We've got fixes for Reinhardt, well, consistency fixes. Anna and Widowmaker get some minor nerfs, minor buffs, sorry, not nerfs. But that's kind of it. It's a bit of an underwhelming update, but hey, I guess this is just the map update. Surely we're going to start getting, I mean, what are we up for now? Junkenstein's Revenge soon? Yeah? Maybe some hero teasers or something? What about guilds, Blizzard? Blizzard? Guilds? Hello? Replays, guilds, hello? Hello? I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Toodaloo.